Hey, let's talk Gillette. What's happening in Gillette? Next week on January 21st is a Gillette City Council meeting. Before we get to the agenda, let's take a look at some other City of Gillette happenings in the next week or two. City offices will be closed next Monday, January 20th for Equality Day. As always, if your regular trash day is Monday, it will be picked up on Tuesday instead. Also, as usual, when there's a government holiday on the day before one of their meetings would usually be, the county commissioners will meet on Wednesday, January 22nd at 9 a.m. instead of on Tuesday. But in the same vein of meetings being postponed, the first city council meeting in February, which would usually be on February 4th, has been postponed to February 11th, the following Tuesday. Since February 11th, we'll also have a City Planning Commission meeting. Planning will be broadcast on GPA TV Cable Channel 190, and the City Council will be broadcast on Channel 192. Honestly, I could probably get away with putting them both on Channel 192, since City Planning meetings start at 5:15, and City Council meetings start at 6, and City Planning meetings tend to be short, and there's also only one case on their agenda, so I expect planning to be finished well before the council meeting. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Are you a procrastinator? It's okay, I'm not judging you. But if you still have your Christmas tree, your neighbors might be. No worries though, because you still have until January 31st to get rid of it by bringing it to the Christmas tree drop-off site in the parking lot at the Gillette College Tech Center. Remember to take all the decorations and tinsel off, and after January 31st, it'll be recycled into mulch for use in the community gardens. And here's what's on the January 21st City Council agenda. There will be a bid award and 2 final acceptances of projects supported by the optional 1% sales tax on the agenda. The bid award is for the 2025 crack seal project, which is when they use tar to seal the cracks in the roads, extending their lifespan. The acceptances are for the 2024 concrete potholes repair phase 1 project and the Sutherland subdivision valve project. There is an acceptance of development improvements before the council for the Schweitzer water and sewer extension. There's a planning item on the agenda when the council has to approve and authorize the re-subdivision of Tract 2, Moon Meadow Estates No. 3. 2 things struck me about this item. I didn't remember it going before planning recently, and it sounded just like an item the council did back in May of last year. I was sort of wrong on both things. Planning did approve this item at their January 14th meeting, but they had it titled as the street address, 3401 South Butler Spaeth Road, rather than its legal lot description. And the reason it sounds like an item the council did back in May of 2024 is because they had an item with nearly exactly the same description, where they were subdividing in the same area, but now they're subdividing it again. And actually, council will be considering another project in nearly the same area when they consider a cooperative agreement with the Wyoming Department of Transportation for the Sinclair extension from Butler Spaeth to Miranda Avenue. The Moon Meadow subdivision there doesn't really have enough exits, and to get to things without going the long way around, you have to go through a residential neighborhood. Extending Sinclair to Miranda would alleviate those problems. There will also be a license application for what is referred to as a novelty shop in Chapter 10 of the City Code. You can find the full description of what constitutes a novelty shop in Chapter 10 of the City Code, available on the city website. And finally, the City Council will make their Citizen Advisory Board liaison appointments, determining which City Council member will work specifically with the different advisory boards and attend their meetings. That's a brief look at the January 21st meeting. You can find the agenda on the city website, gillettewy.gov, and click on any item link in the agenda to get a deeper explanation of the topic and see any supporting documentation. City Council meetings are broadcast live on GPA TV Cable Channel 192, as well as streaming online at gillettewy.gov/GPA, where you can also find past meetings archived. Let's Talk Gillette is a production of Gillette Public Access Television and the City of Gillette. For more information on city operations, visit the city's website, gillettewy.gov, or follow the City of Gillette on Facebook or Instagram.